Join us now to talk more about Ebola. Microbiologist and emergency trauma physician Dr. Gil Mobley, Skyping in from Springfield, Missouri. Dr. Mobley, it's so good to have you back on America's Forum.
Good to see you again. Good morning, JD.
Dr. Gil, how concerned should we be that this technician may have in fact contracted Ebola?
We're a week into the incubation period. Let's hope and pray that didn't happen. But you know, this has been a horrible year for the CDC. There have been numerous recent biocontainment safety lapses at the CDC involving some of the world's most deadliest pathogens. And these all came to light just this past summer, even before radar was including Ebola. Ebola wasn't even on the radar. It was early July of this year that the CDC outlined 5 incidences in which highly infectious, deadly pathogens were sent across the United States. They were mishandled. They were supposed to be dead, but they sent live samples of botulism, anthrax, brucellosis, and even weaponized bird flu. Thank God nothing happened. But the 5th incident, they found some vials of smallpox that had been gone for 50 years. Now, the U.S. Congress excoriated the CDC and Frieden over this past summer, even before all this Ebola stuff. And Frieden admitted it was a culture that lacked accountability and oversights, and the issues would be addressed. Well, they were. They really started a lot of new policies, procedures, and protocols. But then, just a week ago today, out of a biocontainment level 4 safety zone just down the hall, a sample was moved to a level 2. And that's what I wear when I sew in my clinic. Goggles, a mask, and gloves. That's all it was. And the problem is, yeah, 20 years without a problem, but 30 years ago, a lab worker in New England caught Ebola working for the United States in the same circumstances, but that was a level 4 lab. So we got lots to worry about. They have not corrected the problems, JD.
So the bottom line on this, Dr. Gil, with 2.5 minutes remaining in this segment, you mentioned Tom Friedman. You gave the CDC some credit after some episodes that are harrowing, to say the least. Can we believe the CDC when they say the mishandling of this Ebola virus will not be a threat to the public?
I'm sure we're circling the wagons tightly. We're following contact if this person comes down with it. I think this one particular will not be a threat to the public, but this is the tip of the iceberg, JD. There are private labs that aren't accountable to anyone doing this. When the next pandemic hits, it's not probably going to come out of a bat cave in Africa. It's probably not going to come out of Southeast Asia. It's probably going to come from a laboratory that's poorly regulated. The Congress has got to get on this and do oversight of the CDC and enforce privately and public labs. This is a huge under-noticed threat, sir.
And with the 1.5 minutes that remains, Dr. Gil, if you were writing a public policy prescription, what should the Congress do to get a handle on this, and do you think it'll have the help of the Obama administration?
The Congress needs to fund the World Health Organization. Who else is going to get these people that are over there trying to contact follow-up to contain this disease? Who else is going to be over there to stop it? Do you know that the people that are doing the contact follow-up don't even have thermometers? Is that the CDC's problem? I don't think so. This is the WHO. We've got to fund the hell out of the World Health Organization. We're going to stop this terrible thing from being a plague. Ron Klain said that we're at a turning point. The only turning point we're at, it looks like Ebola will be with mankind forever because we're not able to stomp it out. Look, they've been saying that we're gaining in Liberia, but today's headline says that there are dozens and dozens of new cases. Ebola is becoming endemic, and I'm afraid it'll be forever present in the human race if we don't act quick and spend a lot of money real quick, sir.
Dr. Gil Mobley, you have a lot to say, and that is in stark contrast to, if not a media blackout, then the silence that surrounded Ebola in the past couple of months. Tell you what, Dr. Gil, we're going to have you stay right there. On the other side of the break, we will continue this conversation. For those of us skeptical of the world body known as the UN and its subsidiary, the World Health Organization, the call for more funding is something worth exploring with Dr. Mobley. We'll do that and have more following this time out.